looking at a dishwasher that suddenly lost its cool. No lights, no startup chime, maybe a stubborn cycle that never finishes. Before you reach for the service hotline number, let's walk through the proven ways to reset a Kitchenaid dishwasher so you can bring it back to life in minutes rather than days. Resetting a modern dishwasher is less like pushing a single red reboot button and more like nudging a tiny computer. Most Kitchenaid models carry an electronic control board that sometimes just needs its memory cleared. That's why you'll hear technicians compare a reset to restarting a laptop. Cut the power, clear the glitch, and power back up. Kitchenaid's own service notes say the fastest universal reset is a simple power cycle. Disconnect the machine from its power source for 1 full minute, then restore power. If your unit plugs into an outlet, just unplug it. If it's hardwired, flip the breaker off, count to 60 and flip it back on. This alone resolves a surprising number of phantom errors because it lets the onboard software reload from scratch. Occasionally, what looks like a dead control panel is really a safety feature that's doing its job. The control lock, sometimes marked by a tiny padlock icon, prevents curious kids or an accidental hip bump from starting a wash at the wrong moment. When control lock is enabled, every other button ignores you. Kitchenaid spells out the cure. Press and hold the key labeled control lock. Hold 3 seconds for a 3-second count until the padlock light extinguishes. With the lock released, the panel should respond again, and you may discover you never needed a deeper reset at all. If you still have unresponsive controls, or if a cycle refuses to cancel, you can perform a soft reset right on the touchpad. Many recent Kitchenaid models accept a quick press and hold of the start cancel button for roughly 5 seconds while the machine is in standby. After you release the button, wait for the panel to go dark, then press power or start once to awaken the board. Behind the scenes, the firmware clears any incomplete instructions and rebuilds its cycle table, giving you a clean slate without cutting household power. Some mid-2000s and early 2010s models hide an even deeper factory-style reset behind a longer key press. One common approach is to hold either heated dry or high-temp scrub for about 10 seconds after the machine has been powered down for a few minutes. Kitchenaid's KDFE104DSS2, for instance, will drop and reload its control board software when you follow that sequence. You'll know it worked if all the LEDs flicker in unison and the drain pump hums briefly before the machine settles into standby. Because this hard reset varies by series, always check your specific model number against the instructions in the owner's manual or Kitchenaid's product help site before you try it. There's also a diagnostic self-test that seasoned technicians rely on. While it's tempting to launch it for every hiccup, usually by pressing any 3 option keys, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3 in rapid order, remember that a service cycle can run for more than 20 minutes and will toggle major components on and off. Use it only if you need to capture fault codes, and stay nearby so the machine doesn't sit full of hot water once the test concludes. If you simply want to clear a blinking clean light or resume a stuck wash, the power cycle or soft reset paths above are quicker and gentler on the hardware. Whichever reset you choose, always close with a sanity check. Select normal wash, press start to resume, and listen. You should hear the familiar whoosh of the drain pump, the quiet fill, then a pause while the controller pulls its sensors. If water flows and the timer counts down, congratulations, you're back in business. If the panel still refuses commands, or if error codes immediately return, that's your sign to book a professional visit. The root cause is probably a failed thermistor, door latch, switch, or control board, none of which a reset can mend. Before we sign off, keep a few safety reminders in mind. Never pull a hardwired dishwasher out of its cabinet just to reach the cord. Switch the breaker instead. If you must unplug a portable model, do it with dry hands and keep the cord clear of water lines. And if your kitchen lights dim when the dishwasher restarts, resist the urge to reset it again and instead call an electrician to examine the circuit. With that, your Kitchenaid should be scrub ready once more. Thanks for watching. Give the video a like if it saved your dinner party, drop any model specific questions in the comments, and subscribe for more appliance care advice. Happy dishwashing!